Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop Game 2, win Game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Line drive to center field. Granite is there, and he has it for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Next up for the Astros, Aaron Hicks. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way from Verlander. No balls and 1 strike. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. David Paulino is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, the boys are flying around.
In now for the O's, Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And that's out number one.
Batting sixth, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. His line against Justin Verlander. He's gone 2 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid Splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Derek Fisher the next to bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Garrett Stubbs would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 8, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Two left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's currently ninth in the American League batting race entering play.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Gallo, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. Has been having a monstrous season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star votes. He leads all first basemen in the American League coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now. Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Ready now for Baltimore, Zach Granite. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting six, the shortstop, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys are currently third best in the AL in that department. So coming to the plate, number 24. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Machado at second with 2 down. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Chance Sisco. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And a relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Orioles settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The O's lead this thing 1-0. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. In now, Kyle Tucker, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granite waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Looped over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Jurickson Profar. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Profar is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Drilled to first, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Mookie Betts. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Calhoun leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 0-2 home. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Orioles lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Full count now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
First baseman, number 19.
So striding forward now, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. 2-1. The 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Calhoun onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still working on a 1-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Zach Granite the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A little bouncer. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him float. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hey! 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Rounded down the third baseline. Altuve for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Derek Fisher, the next to bat, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home is a lettered high fastball swung on and missed.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. Fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
So striding in, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. Tucker, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Riding in, number 24, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
Striding in once again, Chance Sisco, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. The pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Third baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now it's 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Willie Calhoun. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Full count still. Another full count offering on its way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Kyle Gibson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Mookie Betts will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it to second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gibson comes set. Here's the 0-1. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now. Alex Bregman, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hicks stands at second with 2 gone. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And there's ball 1. ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Miguel Cabrera would be next. High and deep to center field. Granite going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. Career against Kyle Gibson is just 2 for 12.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set, and the pitch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. Got him.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
In now, number 24, as he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, number 24 has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Gallo at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Popped him up. Altuve over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Back here on the show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now the Astros designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Machado has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
Now batting, Derek Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So digging in now, Garrett Stubbs. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Stubbs at second, Tucker at first, 2 out in the inning. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Derek Law answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
That evens it up, 1-1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Ripped down the first base line, but foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros 1. Ready for another shot now. Chance Cisco went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's only 1 for 10. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Far ahead with a 3-1 count here. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count offering on its way. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Calhoun. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Correa. And that's the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton hits a little over the 270 mark. Calhoun stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Zach Granite the next to bat. Line towards center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Baltimore's out in front, 5-1. David Shipman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
60, David Shipman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Granite. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Colin Moran. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Machado moving to his left. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. Bregman, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting,
Derek Fisher the next to bat. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Garrett Stubbs would be next. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. One left for Houston. They're down here 5-1. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Digging in now, Manny Machado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Manny Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And the pitch on 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another full count pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he is in there.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, number 24, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, third baseman, Jurickson Profar.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa comes up with it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Orioles leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Justin Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Justin Wilson.
Striding in to start the ninth, Garrett Stubbs, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Kyle Tucker. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit down the line at first. Gallo takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman is 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The O's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander earns win number 7 on the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time to the ball.